A familiar player in an unfamiliar look hit along the baseline of the Melbourne Park practice court days before the start of the Australian Open. Tomas Berdych, the formidable Czech known as much for his penchant to strike winners as his ever-so-serious approach to tennis, was back on the tennis tour after a 6-month injury layoff. Czech Republic's Tomas Berdych celebrates after beating Kyle Edmund on Monday. AFP He had returned after recovering from a back strain that saw him withdraw from the Wimbledon Championships last year. Berdych staged a comeback at the season opener in Doha. He made it to the final of that ATP 250 event no less. But as he returned to Melbourne for his favorite slam, he came in high spirits that was reflected in his apparel. A new kit sponsor had him decked up on the practice court in a t-shirt decorated with a colorful cocktail of tennis terms: breakpoint, slam, love, hate, tennis, and in the center, do it better. Staying out of competition for half a year meant that he started 2019 ranked 71, which improved to 57 after the run in Doha. In Australia though, he remained unseeded and came up against world number 14 Kyle Edmund, a young Brit with a big forehand who had made a stunning run to the semi-final last year. Berdych may have come to the tour with a playful look to his kit and a broad smile on his face, but there was nothing lighthearted about the way the 33-year-old thumped the ball at the Melbourne Arena, and ran riot over a talent 9 years his junior. In an hour and 42 minutes, the Czech fashioned an emphatic 6-3, 6-0, 7-5 win. After the match, he cheekily tried to sneak off court, but did return, broad smile on the face, to offer a few thoughts. "I was feeling very good on court. I like this Melbourne heat," he said. "I'm glad to be back because it's been very long, 6 months, that I was out. Having rest and recovered my body, I think that was very helpful and very needed. Now I feel the body is paying me back. I give it a break and now I hope the body is going to hold for, let's see how long. I don't want to make predictions, I just want to have fun on court." Sick. That's certainly what he did against Edmund. He toyed with the 13th seed, striking 37 winners as opposed to Edmund's 25, thundered down 12 aces at an average first serve of 201 kmph, and raked up 94 points, against Edmund's 60, on the first serve. This comes just months after he was contemplating leaving the game altogether. "I love the game, I like it, but I want to be back on court, thinking to be in shape and needing to beat just one opponent, who is on the other side of the net, not myself," he was quoted saying in September. "I even thought about retirement, but then I thought it was not the case. The work I was doing would have been wasted." Shortly before Wimbledon, the 6'5" Czech, a winner of 2 Davis Cup titles and 2010 Wimbledon finalist, where he beat Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic en route, struggled with back pain and made the crucial decision to take some time off. His routine had changed during that time. Regular training sessions were reduced to 90-minute slots. That gave him time to do things he didn't get a chance to earlier. There were a few road trips, a visit to the Austrian Alps, holidays in Italy and Greece, and even bike riding. "I got checked once a week in order to get the authorization," he was quoted saying in September. Target was always to get back on court and back to winning ways. For that, he drew inspiration from the likes of Federer and Djokovic, who themselves had taken lengthy breaks only to come back and claim 5 Grand Slam titles between them. Federer won the Australian Open in 2017 and 2018 along with Wimbledon 2017, while Djokovic won Wimbledon and the US Open of 2018. "I hope this break will have positive impact on me like it had on some other players in the last few years," he said in December. "I had time to spend with my wife, family and friends. It was refreshing. Also, to kind of show me what life will look like when I am retired. I feel fresh, prepared, motivated and ready to go. I have practiced now long enough to be able to push for 4 weeks in a row if needed." His first competitive event back on tour came at Doha, where, ranked 71, he ousted 4 of 5 opponents ranked higher than him. The only loss came in the final to Roberto Bautista Agut. But going that far in the tournament rendered him incapable of making it to the Auckland Open in time. Though he could not get as many matches under his belt as he wanted, Berdych hit the top gear on his Grand Slam return on Monday. It wasn't a surprise given his history at the Slam. 5 quarterfinal and 2 semifinal finishes make it his most successful major. Now the highest-ranked player from Britain, Edmund is getting used to the intense focus and scrutiny that comes with it. Though Edmund has the big shots to hit past big names, on Monday, he was across the net from a man with more power and better direction. A lot of the time, especially in the second set, Edmund was reduced to a mere spectator as the ball whizzed past him. The 36 unforced errors he made, to Berdych's 15, compounded his agony. In his heyday, Berdych had the game, if not the mental and physical fitness, to go toe-to-toe with the best of the best. And he used his big serve and powerful ground strokes off both flanks, which had seen him rise to number 4 in the world, to brush off Edmund in progress at the Happy Slam. With the smile on his face and sting in his shots. First Post is now on WhatsApp. For the latest analysis, commentary and news updates, sign up for our WhatsApp services. Just go to firstpost.com/WhatsApp and hit the subscribe button. Updated date, January 14, 2019, 11:03 p.m.